All right, guys, what is going on? Welcome in. Big Dog Breaks here with you today. And first of all, long awaited return. I know you all have missed me. I've been gone for about a month or so, with good reason, I do promise. Autumn and I welcomed in our newest baby to the world. Today, he or she is a month old. Let's do a quick gender reveal for you. And big shout out to my buddy Andrew and his very talented wife Taylor for putting this together. All right, so here we go. This is our little gender reveal we did, courtesy of Taylor, making these, taking Pokemon cards and just completely redoing them to be very cool here for gender reveal. So first one's going to be the ultrasound picture. Next one's going to say baby number 2, pink or blue. What's it going to be? And da-da-da-da-da, drum roll, boom! We got ourselves our second girl. I am officially Supergirl dad. And this one was really cool to me too. This is, both our daughters here. So, well, when she grows up a little bit. Really cool memorabilia piece, memento piece. Thank you so much, Taylor. Thank you, Andrew. Let's get back to business. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to give you a review here of my first 6 months selling on eBay. Success stories, things to know, tips and tricks to try and give you guys a similar experience if you were to get on here and do it for yourself the first time as well. Now, also, a reason that I got on eBay in the first place to try and give it a shot at selling was because, if you don't know, I have my own website called bigdogbreaks.com. Pretty cool website. Might want to check it out if you haven't. But it is basically a website we put together here. It is got all of our collections on it. We're constantly updating it. A lot of cool items on here, cards, memorabilia, everything. But the truth of the matter is we just do not get a ton of traffic on here. Maybe if we're lucky, 100 people a week will find us, whether that's through Google searches, you guys on the YouTube channel, whatever it might be. But for having 2,600 products on here, and also broken out by collection of different sports and types, it really just wasn't yielding any results. So hopped over to eBay. And it has been a breath of fresh air. Again, getting 100 people on our website a week versus getting access to millions of people, even if it's just in the U.S. shipping domestically, has been a great difference maker for us. So things today to point out, I'll show you how we did the first 6 or 7 months on return, and then different things that help make it a successful run at it. So first things first is when you jump on your seller hub here, you've got a couple different things. You've got your sales over the last 31 days. We are a top rated seller. What that means is basically we ship on time and we got 100% good feedback. So this will really help you out. You want to be a top rated seller because if you ever have disputes, if you ever have issues on eBay with customers or anything like that, they're going to take the seller side on that and have your back because you've proven you are a reliable, trustable source. As we scroll down, we'll see things like, different listings we have that are eligible to send out offers to people. People are watching that item. If I want to send them maybe like a coupon code or a best offer to have a better deal on it, that goes out to anybody watching it, kind of creates a little bit of competition, and first person can jump on there and accept it. And then scroll down a little bit more, just your data across the months and time frame. An idea, a quick look at your impressions, click-through rate, people looking at your stuff, where do you compare to the previous month. So let's go into the important thing here, which is sales. We'll do a quick talk on this. Now, sales is going to show us the time frame we want to see. Let's just go ahead and do this year. And that'll give us from January 1st to August 6th. So again, first time ever starting on here was in January. And we'll see the total sales over that time frame was $12,349. Now, if we jump over here, we'll see the selling cost. Now, this is everything from the shipping labels to the eBay fees, all of that, $2,296. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, holy cow, Big Dog, you're getting ripped off. That's a fifth of your profits right there. Well, in reality, it's no problem at all to me because I'm taking items that I had on our website that maybe I had listed at $18 to $20. I said, you know what? Let's just give it a shot to a wider audience. I'll put it on eBay for $70, and either it's getting bought at that amount or I'm getting a best offer for $5 or $10 off it. So the little bit about fees, the 13.5% they're charging me, I'm still coming out way ahead. So I have no problem with the fees. I think it's totally fine. And, as long as you are pricing your items correctly and having the right margins, you guys will be fine too. The amount that we've grossed this year or netted was 9,284. Now, also look at this. This is only sold 144 items. I mean, that's a pretty small amount, and we're averaging 85.76 per item. If you look at our website, we've got 2,600 items on there. Now, granted, not all of them are going to be worth $85, but it's just showing that we've got a lot of upside here and a lot more items to list. Now, things to point out is eBay, if you just join as a normal person, you get 250 items that you can list on there at any time. They renew every 31 days. So, they say 250 items a month. That's not really true. It's 250 items. And then if you don't sell any of those same 250 could auto renew the next month and eat up that same allotment of 250. You want to be careful on that. Otherwise, you'll start getting charged an insertion fee of 35 cents. What I did is, because we were having some success on here, I went ahead and upgraded to a storefront. It's like $22 a month. I get to sell or list 999 items a month versus 250. And here's a quick look at the storefront. Just makes you a little bit more reputable. You can have it broken down here by categories or just new items or all that. We'll go back to this page. Now, that was a look at the success and how things have been going. I want to give you guys a few tips and tricks, and then also just some things to look out for on your end. So first thing I think anybody that uses eBay, whether you're buying or selling, needs to take advantage of is the research tab here. This will let you know exactly what any item is sold for. Not just if it has best offer and cross through, it's going to let you know what that best offer accepted was. So if we just go ahead and put in here, a random card, we'll do 54 Hank Aaron tops, and I only want to pull PSA results. What we'll do is we'll go down here. I like to sort it to the most recent one, because obviously most recent comps are going to matter a lot more than 2021 comps. And then it's going to break it down for you as to what it was sold for, what grade it was, any information you need on here. And then an easy thing for you to do is, if you want to sell this item, if you have this same item in a PSA 3.5, you can click on it. It'll open this up. You can click sell one like this, and then it'll preload all of that information for you. That was you don't have to put the details in there yourself. It's already loaded on there from what this person had done. So that's tip number one. Always use that to check comps. Tip number two is, when you're listing your items, I say go on there. If you've got an item that's only got 3 or 4 other listings on eBay, you should go on there and you should list yours as $5 to $10 more than whatever recent comps were, or even more than that. Simple supply and demand. If there's not a lot out there, don't be the highest priced item, but also don't be the lowest priced item. Get somewhere in the middle. Have good presentation on your pictures. I think it's very important to have. Let's go into a random one of mine. Very important just to have either a good background, good lighting. Let's click on this one here. So, I've got a little stand I put them on. I've got a black background, and, just take good pictures of it. Don't be someone that's holding your cards. Don't have your greasy fingers on them. Just be someone with a good setup, because it makes it look like you know what you're doing. And then also enable best offer. So I have best offer put on almost every single item I have on here. This means that I have this item listed a little high. If someone gets on here, wants to get $5 off it, even if the comps on this are normally 15, hey, they feel like they're getting a win by getting a little bit of a discount, offering 25. I'm getting a win because normal comps are 15. Both of us come out as winners, and it's a way to make sure that you are keeping the customer happy, but also maximizing the amount that you're going to get from it. You can also set a limit too, where you don't want someone coming on and offering you $2 and wasting your time. You can say, okay, the minimum I want of a best offer to be is $20 for this card, and if anything below that's an auto decline. Next thing is, you gotta be a good seller. You gotta be somebody that is reputable on here. So you've got to try and ship it within 2 days. Keep people happy with quick shipments. but also you want to keep 100% feedback. I think that's more important than anything. People are always going to go on there. They're going to look at the feedback, and even one bad rating can tank your website, can tank your eBay store, because you go down here, we got 100% here, but if we went down and we saw one negative in the last month or so, we read that, even if it's not true what that person wrote, it's going to hurt your business. So stay at 100 at all times. And then things to know on here is also, you always want to check, people are going to check your ratings. You want to check their ratings too. If someone's buying a high priced item from you, click on, before you accept it, if they're offering a best offer, before you accept that offer, go to their page, look at their ratings, and see if they have high ratings, if they've, you can even look at reviews that they've left other people, and you want to see if they're leaving positive reviews or if they're complaining all the time and trying to get free refunds, because you don't want to sell to somebody like that. Thankfully for me, I've had no complaints. I've had one refund. It was simply because it was a plain white envelope. It appears to have never got delivered. Luckily, it's under $20, so I just went ahead and refunded them, and I didn't. It wasn't a big loss. That's the only issue I've had so far. And then, and the last thing is, when you're shipping, make sure to protect your items. So, get it in a soft package like this. Put a protector on both sides. It might be a piece of cardboard. It might be those ding protector things. Whatever it is, keep your items protected so that when the customer receives them, they feel like you took good care of them. So anyways, I think eBay, bottom line, eBay is a very useful website. I was honestly against it before I got on here, thinking about the fees and thinking about all the refunds you'd have to do, and that has not been an issue at all. It's been a very good experience, and the couple times I've had maybe a dispute or a question with something that happened with my account, I've called eBay up. They have taken care of it within minutes. So very good customer service. Let me know if you guys got any questions below. I'm looking forward to continuing to grow this eBay journey here and hopefully get 999 items listed a month so we can really blow it out of the water. Big shout out to God is Great and Papa Bear and Baby Bear. Those guys kept in touch with us nonstop over the last couple months with the pregnancy and everything going on. So thank you guys for checking in, and we will catch you next time. Big Dog Breaks out.